Hello, everybody. My name is Seth Allis, and I'm a student here at Western Colorado University. And today I'm going to be doing a training video slash tips to walkthrough video for LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a professional social media page. It's a business to business social media site, and this is where the money is, not Twitter and Facebook. I think of LinkedIn like an odd online advertisement of yourself. And in regards to that, Google search or results from a Google search of your name is somewhat of your online advertisement or your online presence. And LinkedIn is the most powerful tool to improve your Google search of yourself. And when you improve your LinkedIn profile and become more active on the site, it'll be one of the first things that pops up when people Google your name. And who are the people who usually Google your name besides yourself? It's employers, teachers, and professionals. LinkedIn is not just used to be looking for jobs. It's a social networking site and it's professional social networking. You network with employers or you network with friends and alumni, and you can follow people who you can help possibly or who can help you. Finding a job is a lot easier when you know people and know somebody at the workplace or the workplace you're applying to. And this is the site that can help you build relationships and network with people who can possibly help you out later day. Don't just make it an account when applying for a job, or don't just make it an account when you just landed a job. Build a network with relationships on the site that can help you land a job, help you build your career. It's a career networking site. All right, let's get into it. All right, so one of the first things you have to do is make an account. And it's probably not that hard. I haven't made an account in a little bit, but I'm guessing you can go Google LinkedIn, make an account. All right, let me load this. All right, so one of the first things you have to do is improve your profile or make your profile. And the first thing you should do, and it's really important, is to have a profile picture, preferably a headshot and a picture of you smiling and looking towards the camera. I think smiling in the camera or in the picture is really important. It just, you seem more likable and more attractive, I think, to employers and people who are looking at your page. If you have a really mellow, just kind of angry face, it's going to be less, or I mean, I would assume it's going to be less clicked on, less likely for someone to pursue looking at your profile. And if you don't have a profile picture, it's a lot less likely. It doesn't look professional at all. It looks like you just made the account today. So get that profile picture, headshot in there preferably, or just the most professional picture you have of yourself. And another thing that's kind of simple and small detail that I think helps is adding a background picture. I feel like it just makes your page more professional and more updated. Like you put in effort to make this page because employers are going to want the most professional people on LinkedIn. So it's really all about professionalism on this website. It's not like Facebook where you can retweet or repost pictures of rabbits or funny videos. It's and no politics. I mean, there might be politics that could be related to your job, but it's really just business, TED Talks, more professional things, inspiring stuff, job reposts. And then so getting out of that, another thing you really need to pay attention to is this headline right here. And a headline is pretty much what all the employers or businesses are going to see right away besides your profile picture. So you want it to be really catchy, have a little zing factor in it. It's kind of like the first sentence of an essay. You want it to be the eye opener, the one that grabs people in. And what I would recommend is put what your job is, what maybe your major is, or what you're aspiring to be, or what your job goals are. Because with when employers search for employees or possible interns, stuff like that, these keywords, financial manager, are gonna pop up when employers search for finance or just search. You want to put in words that are associated with things that you're trying to accomplish. So I'm trying to be a financial manager, or I just put finance in there, business administration, because when employers search business administration, that might pop up. It's kind of like just the program and the code that's in the website. And then, so how you do that is you click this edit, this little pencil icon, put in your name, and you could record your name pronunciation if you want to make it more proper. So here's the headline part you can put in, current position, education, all that stuff. And you could also put in your email. You can actually edit your URL. When people search your name, your LinkedIn profile, you can have certain words in your URL if you wanted. And so and then the next thing you're going to want to do is create your summary. And a summary is pretty much where you showcase who you are, what your interests are in for whatever career fields you're going in, and what your skills are, what you're good at. Maybe you can put in past projects, or anything that you think would grab somebody that you've done, or just you want this to be another eye opener. This is like the first paragraph in your essay. But you also don't want to make it 2 pages long. I have 2 paragraphs in here. It's like if it's super long, then people won't probably read it all. And then, so right here, this featured is pretty much post media that you could showcase if you've done an article or made a website or anything like that. You can post that right here, as well as maybe your Twitter. And this shows who's viewed your profile. If you buy a program, you could see who views your profile, and some activity, kind of just experience is what I put in, education, skills, endorsements. You want to put in all the skills you got. Put in a couple, probably should put in more. You can do quizzes, take skill quizzes to ensure that you have these skills. Put in rewards. Interest, this was something I really liked. You can follow people, of course. Companies is what I really liked. Is I want to follow as many companies as I can that are in my field of work, because when you follow influencers, companies, schools, those are going to be the posts on your homepage. It's going to be from those companies with their posts that they've shared or an influencer shared. And this is just companies, influencers, and schools. The people you follow is a different sector that you can do. So this is all of the home page right here, or your profile page. Edit your URL. You just want to make it, put in as much stuff as you can, detail, think about a lot who your skills are and what you need to put in here. So the search engine, you can just kind of search people, jobs, pretty much anything. But let's go to the home page. So home page, it's like a Facebook, but business wise, just business, nothing provocative, nothing naughty or bad. But yeah, so it's people that you follow, what they've posted, shows your little info right here to the left. News, courses. Courses are audio courses you can take. It's kind of like podcasts, pretty much. Oh yeah, and another thing I forgot to mention, when you have your profile, I think it's already finished on mine, but it'll say like you're 30% finished with your profile. You need to add in some skills or activity, stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool. So then you can go to my network. Shows connections, all the people who follow you. It's actually different. It's not really a follow. It's more of you're just connected with them. A follow is more to, I think, higher business people and like people who are maybe CEOs or not just students and alumni, or not, yeah, students, alumni, and just people you know. Contacts, I think that's uploaded from your email. Pages, this is just the companies you follow. I mean, you can kind of figure this out. Hashtags are cool because they'll pop up on, if you look at some hashtags, they'll show right here. So this is kind of stuff we probably already know how to use from Facebook, Twitter, and stuff like that. And LinkedIn is a place to search for jobs. Don't forget that part about LinkedIn. It's social media, but it's also a good place to look for jobs. And you can look by title, skill, or company, city, state. And when you put in your interests, these are the type of job searches that they'll recommend for you. Because of I've put in like finance, business administration. And then when you save jobs, it'll be up here, job alerts, salary information, skills assessments. This is a really awesome thing. You can take quizzes, tests on PowerPoint, Excel, Outlook, Python, programming stuff, and ensure your knowledge on them. And then you can put them on your LinkedIn profile to look to make it even look more professional, make you look even more attractable to employers. And do industry knowledge quizzes, tools and technology quizzes. And then messaging, of course, is just messaging from employers, people that are connecting with you, notifications. Um, that's pretty basic. That's just from people reposting or things that people have liked your profile, your post. And I think that's pretty much it. But honestly, what you need to take away with LinkedIn is it's a business platform. It's a networking platform. This is to help you network with, make relationships with people so they can possibly help you land a job. You know, when I applied for a job somewhere, I knew someone that worked there. And I mentioned that in my interview, and I think that helped me land the job. If you just go in there, apply for a job, and you have no one that you know there or have no kind of connection with them, it's going to be less likely. If you've networked with someone on LinkedIn and they recommended you to apply for this job because they work there too, then that's the connections you can build and they can help you get that job. And that's what you need to take away from LinkedIn. I think it's a very powerful tool. It's a lot more powerful than Facebook. Facebook is just gonna help you maybe become popular on Facebook or make you look cool. But it's also cool to look really good on LinkedIn, you know, when you follow your old high school friends on here, you get to see what they're doing, kind of motivates you a little bit. And then when your profile looks awesome, that might motivate some people to follow you, or, you know, just kind of, it looks really good. I think when I first made a LinkedIn account and I followed all my friends, I was like, this is pretty cool seeing what they're doing. It's more detailed than Facebook. Facebook just says, oh, I went to skiing this weekend. You know, this one says, oh, I just landed a job at this place in my hometown. Wish me luck. Thank you. So that might have been pretty long, but give LinkedIn a shot. Don't be afraid. If you don't just think I shouldn't make a LinkedIn account because I'm not looking for a job right now, or I don't have a job, or I already have a job. You know, don't just think of it like that. It's an important tool, and give it a shot. Thank you.